Hello, good evening, and welcome to Crestview High School, where tonight on WOSN we've got a fantastic volleyball matchup between a pair of schools who met in the Division IV state semifinals last year, the New Bremen Cardinals and the Crestview Knights. I'm Garrett C. Wright, joined alongside Dave Bowen, and Dave, we got a really good matchup here tonight.
Absolutely. Early season Christmas present. We're going to unwrap it and see what happens tonight, but Garrett, it's great to be your wingman. Thrilled to be here for this non-conference action between the MAC and the NWC.
Both squads with just one game under their belts. They both got wins on Tuesday. Crestview took a win over Paulding. New Bremen took down Russia, both in 3 sets. And as we mentioned, New Bremen beat Crestview in the state semifinals last year, on the way to their 3rd state championship, volleyball state championship in school history. And a lot of returners for both sides. And there still might be some question marks and feeling things out here as the early season goes on as well.
Feeling things out, but both of these programs are in a situation where they reload. They don't necessarily rebuild. So, again, Crestview with 21 NWC championships, New Bremen with 6, but New Bremen, the defending state champions, they've been successful at that level the last several years. Crestview with that run last year, the only team in the tournament to take New Bremen to 4 sets. A moral victory, if you will. Coach Gregory would like to get more than that tonight.
Absolutely. Would love to leave here tonight from the home cooking gym at 2-0. You take a look at some of the starters for New Bremen. Kyla Miller, the libero, is about to hop on the floor in exchange for Mary Rindler. Also, Amelia Dammeyer on the floor, Olivia Heitkamp, Ava Trentman, and Melina Schrader also in the starting lineup today for the New Bremen Cardinals. Olivia Heitkamp, one of the premier volleyball players in the area. And then on the Crestview side, Dave, a lot of experience and some new faces as well.
Yeah, the freshman, Casey Gregory, had an outstanding match against Paulding Tuesday night. She is a newcomer for this Lady Night volleyball squad, sister to Kyla Gregory, the outstanding senior.
Schrader, the cross-court pass, and a big swing from Olivia Heitkamp for the first point of the night.
Yeah, they're going to feed her all night long, all season long. Heitkamp, the Toledo-bound senior for New Bremen. A great career up to this point. Wants to continue that. Great first point for New Bremen.
Melina Schrader will serve for the Cardinals. Sends it away, straight down the line on the near side. Gregory, the back set, swing for Bigley. Just a little long in the first 2 points of the match. Go to New Bremen on the Lottix Jewelry scoreboard.
Situation where you're going against the defending state champions. You know them, but you do not want to have unforced errors. Right there, Bigley with the unforced error. New Bremen up 2-0.
Little lollipop across the net, dug out by Klein, swung on, saved off the floor by the Cardinals. Swing, blocked at the net by Bigley, and that first point of the Crestview Knights.
Nice wall put up there by Bigley and Maya Edsler, the block and the point for the Knights.
Got a nice crowd on hand tonight here.
Outstanding crowd at Ray Edsler Gymnasium.
Bigley will send it away. The first serve, or second serve, I guess I should say, for the Knights. Top spin on that one. Schrader, cross-court pass, and another swinging down by Heitkamp.
Yeah, Heitkamp extends, and when she can do that, it's going to come with ferocity. Crestview not able to get in a position to block that.
Now she'll drop back to serve. Cardinals just a little long, but dug out by Crestview. Swing and put straight to the floor by Maya Edsler.
Real nice athletic play by Edsler to get that point back for Crestview and the serve.
Just climbed the ladder to the 6'2" senior. As the Knights will make a rotation, as Emily Lickley will come on the floor. Lickley, a 5'6" sophomore setter.
And she will rotate into that setting position. Kyla Gregory will go to outside hitter now.
Heitkamp from the back row, dug out by Gregory. Schrader, middle set to Trentman, and she'll put it to the floor.
2 excellent hits for the Cardinals. The Lady Knights, they've got to get that block up at the net. Try and protect those back row players a little bit. Give them a better opportunity to dig that volleyball out.
Kyla Steinier, the libero for New Bremen, serving. The 4-2 advantage. Just over the net. Cross-court pass from Lickley to Gregory. The tip off of the Cardinal and down.
Kyla Gregory is so cerebral, Garrett. She can hit it hard. She can hit it soft. Fastball, changeup, slider. And still in baseball season, we'll go with that analogy.
Edsler to serve. Deep into the back row, dug out by the Cardinals. Schrader goes to set up Vanmeyer.
Double hit right there. Yeah, with the set.
2.
We have Dan Minnick on the ladder, Lucas Minnick on the floor. Our line judges then are Kent McClure and Mary Alvarez.
Edsler top spin on that one, got it just wide of the line.
Good spot right there, but just outside, as you said, Garrett.
Had nice top spin on it, looked like it just might drop in, instead pulled just a little wide. And now Olivia Vanmeyer on to serve. She had 5 aces against Rushi in their season opening match. Didn't get that one, left it long.
That ties this match, or this set up at 5 apiece.
And really, Crestview got down 2-0, didn't hang their heads or anything like that. The first couple of points didn't go their way, climbed back, and now we're all square at 5. It's Josie Kulwicki on to serve. The junior, just over the top of the net. Schrader sets. Dug out after the swing from Rindler. Bigley the swing, popped back up into the air. Schrader, the tip, dug out by Bigley once more. Gregory finds a spot just inside the line.
Excellent, excellent move there by Kyla Gregory. Mentally reading where the defense is. Put it where they ain't, makes it tough. And it's loud in here.
It is, and she put it just in the perfect spot where the Cardinals thought it was going to be out. And that one a little long in a very similar spot is Melina Schrader. Sets up the swing. That one tucks inside the line for Olivia Heitkamp.
Heitkamp can hit it from anywhere. That's behind the 10-foot line. Finds nothing but wood on the Crestview side of the net. Point, New Bremen.
Still square at 6 on the Laudex Jewelry scoreboard as Amelia Vanmeyer serves. Sidewinder. Bigley, the pass. Gregory will just roll it over. Gets it into the back row. Schrader back up to the front. Dumped over by the Cardinals, Olivia Heitkamp. Crestview tries to find him sleeping. Doesn't. Schrader left it just long.
Melina Schrader, one of the best setters in Northwest Ohio. Goes along there. We won't see that happen very often.
Nope. 1 point advantage for the Knights as Kyla Gregory sends it into the back corner. Schrader, back set, swung on, and a kill goes to Mary Rindler. Climbed the ladder and puts it to the floor.
Yeah, nice job by Rindler. Again, Crestview's got to get that block at the net. No one up there to contest it. There have been a couple times when Crestview's been able to get a hand on that kill and keep it from happening. Did not do so there.
Serve sent away by Dwenger. Knights get it into the back row and a kill.
Haley McCoy, the sophomore from Crestview, comes away with the point. We're going back and forth.
Yes, sir. It's a fun opening set here between a pair of state semifinalists last year as the libero Ellie Klein puts a little too much mustard on it. And we're all squared up at 8 once more.
Mia Hirschfeld enters the game for the Cardinals.
Schrader to serve. Into the back corner. Gregory, back set. Bigley blocked at the net by Trentman. Gregory, another set. That one jousted at the net. Rolled over. Dug out by the Cardinals. Schrader, a long pass to Heitkamp. Tipped at the net. Knights keep it alive. Gregory, Bigley the swing. Great rally back and forth. Heitkamp the swing, blocked at the net. Bigley takes a little off of it, diving over the Cardinals. Schrader tries to dump it over. Gregory the set, popped up once more by the Cardinals. Schrader, cross-court pass to Heitkamp. Tries to bring the hammer, but the wood won't let it through.
Big volley, and Crestview comes away with the point. I'd say settle in, but it's going to be like this all night long, I believe, Derek. Just an outstanding volley by both squads. Crestview again with the point.
And when you go that long, you get that momentum built up, and whoever wins the point feels that momentum, and the Knights have it.
And you said it, momentum, such a huge part of the game of volleyball. Addie Bigley getting ready to serve. We saw her do it in her first time around. She really likes to throw the ball up with one hand, her right hand, and hit it with her right hand. That's a difficult move to make from behind the serving line, but you get a lot of down ball action going across the net. That's something she's worked on this summer to perfect. and we'll see how she does it again right here.
Get a little condensation mopped up, a high of 96 out there, so a little bit more sweat than usual into the back row, just a little long on the serve from Bigley. So Heitkamp on to serve as the Cardinals square it up at 9. A stinger just over the top of the net. Gregory, the swing, and put it just wide to Maya Edsler.
Great idea right there, the short set, but Edsler just too fine right there. There was a big hole, and she did not keep it in bounds. Point for the Cardinals.
Heitkamp, just long, tried to tuck it just inside that back line.
Both teams with some missed serves, but Garrett, I think it's a situation where you're trying to score a point off of that serve or put the defense at a disadvantage right away. You might have to take that unforced error once in a while when that occurs.
Cardinals able to roll it over. Bigley, the cross-court pass to Gregory. She'll swing that hammer, but it's sent right back to her. Touches long, and the point to New Bremen.
We've seen Kyla Gregory be successful with that soft shot in the set thus far, but just a little too much adrenaline on that one.
Steininger will serve from the far corner. A little opposite of everybody else, just a knuckleball over the net, dug out by Gregory. Swung on, and a point to the floor after Maya Edsler's swing.
Great hustle there by the Cardinals to try and save it, unable to get to it. A great set by Emily Bigley. Again, you're coming into set, so one of the best setters, along with Schrader, Kyla Gregory, can hit. That's a lot of pressure for Emily Bigley, coming up and playing tough right here in the early going.
Ball sent right back to the floor by Hallie McCoy. And a quick run by the Knights gives them a 12-1 lead. Or 12-11, I beg your pardon, lead.
Maya Edsler behind the serving line.
She'll send it away, and that one well long.
Again, that unforced error on the serve, but you want to try and put pressure on the opponent with that serve. Edsler sails that one.
And
overcooked it for sure.
Part of it is probably it's game 2 of the season, but also got a big crowd. The atmosphere's electric in here. You're in a tight game. You're going to put just a little extra mustard on it. As that one sent wide from Olivia Schrader.
That's what we say about every team in the early season, whatever the sport may be. Who we are now is not who we're going to be come tournament time. But, man, you sure learn a lot about yourself early on and where you need to go and what steps you need to take to get to where you want to be.
Nursing a 1-point lead, Kolinke the serve. Tipped over, dug out by the Knights. Gregory, the swing, big kill from Adeline Bigley.
Addie Bigley with the kill. She's starting to hit the ball a lot harder than she did in the early part of this set.
6-foot junior.
Honorable mention NWC, Maya Edsler and Kyla Gregory, both first teamers for the Lady Knights. Heitkamp and Schrader, first teamers in the MAC.
Schrader, cross-court pass, Danmeyer finds the floor. Amelia Danmeyer had more digs than kills in the season opener against Rushi, but a big swing there gives the advantage back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, the rotation where Olivia Heitkamp is in that outside hitting position on the left side. She is just lethal over there.
The error from Danmeyer. Inches Crestview closer. 15-13 on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard. Kyla Gregory to service. Schrader, the long pass to Heitkamp from the outside. She'll find the floor.
Again, just Olivia Heitkamp extends so well. She's so high above the net when she makes contact with the volleyball. And besides that, there's a little bit of heat behind it as well, Dan.
That there is. Sarah Dwenger set to serve. 15-14 into the back row. Kyla Gregory the set. Swing by Bigley, dug out by the Cardinals. Hits almost to the roof as Heitkamp takes his swing. Tough return for Crestview.
Crestview is actually getting in position for the block now, Garrett, but Heitkamp is just going over the top of it. Very, very impressive.
Dwenger back to serve. All square at 15. Gregory. Pass to Casey Gregory. Tried to cut it down the line. Instead, Schrader will give to Heitkamp, and she's got another one. Just like that.
Yeah, see if Coach Gregory's going to think about a timeout. Nope, she's going to have him keep digging. She's got to get Highcamp out of this rotation where she's over there on the left side. Easier said than done.
Dwenger, a stinger, and an ace. It's a 2-point lead for New Bremen.
And I do think Coach Gregory's going to take a timeout now.
She does. We'll step aside as well. We've got a break in the action and a break on WOSN. High school volleyball tonight brought to you by Laudix Jewelry, your family-owned and operated jeweler for over 70 years. Visit them at 1244 South Shannon Street in Van Wert or online at laudix.com. 17-15, New Bremen with a little bit of a run here to take a 2-point advantage as Sarah Dwenger will send it away. Gregory, the back set, swing by Bigley, a big spot in that floor, and she finds it for the kill.
Coach Gregory gets exactly what she wants out of the timeout, a point for her Lady Knights and the serve. Try and get this thing back to even on this serve by Ellie Klein.
She'll set it in the back row. Schrader, back set to Trentman. Tipped and down.
Great play by Trentman. Is that who that was?
Yes, yep, yeah. Ava Trentman.
Excellent job right there. Hitting the ball hard. Goes off the block by Crestview for the point.
So a 2-point lead for the Cardinals as we get to the waning stages of set number 1. Dug out by the Knights. Gregory tries to find a spot. Long run for Dammeier. Highcamp the swing down.
Yeah, you got to give credit to Amelia Dammeier right there. Goes deep to the corner to bring that one back in, and her teammates know what to do with it from there.
Lead grows to 3 for New Bremen, I beg your pardon. It's Melina Schrader. Phenomenal setter. Lollipops it.
Footfall.
She drops it on the line, and the point goes to Crestview. You're right.
You're not normally going to see that out of Melina Schrader, but she clearly went across the end line for the footfall.
Now Bigley will serve for the Knights. Looking to inch this 2-point lead a little shorter. Schrader, back set, blocked at the net after the swing from Hirschfeld. Long swing, dug out by Klein. Gregory tries to dump it over, can't. Schrader, back set, swung on, dug out by the Knights. They're in a tough spot and can't get it over, and the point goes to New Bremen.
Yeah, a little betwixt in between. Maya Edsler knows I'm not supposed to touch this ball in the second hit, but she didn't feel like anybody else was going to get there. New Bremen with the point.
Highcamp
in the back row now.
Serving. A little long, and again in a tough spot, and an ace for Olivia Highcamp.
Just like that fly ball that comes right at you. That serve by Highcamp goes right at Addie Bigley. She doesn't know whether to bump it or try and set it. Unfortunately, made the wrong decision. Point for the Cardinals.
Grown to 4, just over the line with a top spin. Bigley the serve. Finds wide to Kreider. Highcamp from behind the 10-foot line, but it's blocked at the net by Edsler.
Again, with Highcamp in the back row, even though she's lethal from behind the 10-foot line, with her in the back row, this is where Crestview has to make their move.
Trailing by 3. Sent away Casey Gregory. Schrader, cross-court pass to Highcamp and finds the floor. Or I beg your pardon, Dammeier with the kill.
They have more than just Highcamp as a weapon, and they show it right there.
So they grow the lead back to 4, 22-18 on the Laudix Jewelry scoreboard, and another timeout by Crestview. We'll step aside as well. It's a 4-point lead for the Cardinals here in late set number 1 on WOSN. The Cardinals looking to close out set number 1, leading 22-18 over Crestview is Ava Steinke set to send it away for the Cardinals after the timeout.
Again, Coach Gregory hopes it's a momentum stopper for her Lady Knights.
Bigley the back set, swung on by Edsler, saved by the Cardinals. Kyla Gregory swings and just long.
Excellent set by Bigley, but you're right, Gregory overcooks it just a little bit.
Just a touch past the line. And Dwenger looks to close it out, 23-18. Finds the middle of the back row.
You cannot free ball in that situation. You got to make a good pass from the back row.
23-19. Crestview hanging around here in set number 1.
But Crestview gets the point.
Edsler will send it away. Crestview student section comes alive a little bit. Edsler long. And that'll make it set point for the Cardinals at 24-19.
Again, you want to be aggressive from the service line, but there are times when you are in this situation, you got to get it in.
Swing by Danmeyer, and she'll put it in the net. So Crestview staves off elimination, at least for now, in set number 1. That's Josie Kulwicki, the junior. Goes behind the line, looking to just drop it in between the lines. Schrader, back set. Swing and down for Rindler. She gets the kill, and set number 1 goes to the Cardinals at 25-20. So we'll step aside, come back with second set action here on WOSN. Set number 2 about to get underway. New Bremen takes set number 1, 25-22. And a big first set for Olivia Heitkamp, Dave.
Yeah, Heitkamp decided to make her presence known. Crestview was ahead 15-13, and she started having some serious slam action. And as a result, the next thing you knew, New Bremen was ahead 17-15 and in control of the set. Some statistics. New Bremen, 77% behind the serving line. Crestview, 76. Olivia Heitkamp had 8 kills in that first set. Crestview had 4 with 2. Danmeyer, 3 digs. Casey Gregory, 3 digs. Trentman, 2 blocks. Edsler, 2 blocks.
Olivia Schrader to serve for New Bremen. A big swing at the net from the Knights. Heitkamp swings again, but it's blocked by Edsler. And will drop to the floor for the first point of set number 2. Goes to Crestview.
It is imperative after you give up a set to come back and try and establish momentum. We talked about the M word in the first set. Crestview with the first point, looking to do so here in set 2.
Will serve. Stinger just over the top of the net. Heitkamp will roll it over, dug out by the Knights, I beg your pardon. Blocked at the net by Trentman. And we're now square at 1 after alternating points. Heitkamp had 12 kills total in the season opening win against Rushi. 8 there in set number 1 as she'll send it away into the back row. Tipped over by the Knights, dug out by Cardinals. Heitkamp hits the top of the net, rolls over anyway. It's a long swing from Bigley from the back row.
She can do that, but again, she sailed it a little bit, Garrett. You got to get it in the field of play to give yourself an opportunity.
Heitkamp sends it away once more. Dug out by Bigley. Gregory the pass from the back row. Casey Gregory the swing. Sent over by Mia Hirschfeld. Knights mistime the jump, and the point goes to New Bremen.
It's an outstanding play when you execute it, and sometimes when you execute it, it looks like it's easy to do. It is not. You got to be on the same page, setter and hitter, and that time Crestview obviously was not.
Just a little long on the serve from Heitkamp, and really it's game number 2. I mean,
correct.
It's just,
yes.
You're still early in the season of getting the timing down, getting the communication down, and something that you miss on August 23rd might not be an issue in October. Trentman puts it in the net just a little early on the swing.
A little early, but I do really like Trentman in that middle hitter position.
Yeah. Sent away by Casey Gregory. Schrader, back set, swung on by Rindler, dug out by the Knights, jousted the net, kept alive. Gregory just pops it over in a great spot. Schrader, the set, dumped over by Hirschfeld. Gregory, and it'll go somehow still alive.
Might have got away with a lift there.
Swung on and the kill. No, it's still alive. My goodness. Schrader, Trentman blocked at the net. Schrader, back set, Heitkamp, and that one goes into the Crestview student section.
The big dog says, feed me, and she hits it hard. Olivia Heitkamp, great volley by both squads, but a lot of it was dinking, not a whole lot of speed until Heitkamp put her hand on the ball with velocity.
Steininger on to serve. I thought at one point it almost looked as if the ball went under the net to be kept alive. That set had everything. And now I'll ask the Crestview students to stay back a little up closer.
I think it's actually the camera person down there.
Right down that line. So Steininger.
Safety being the key right there.
Goes to send it away with a 1-point lead. Back set from Bigley. Figley, or I beg your pardon, Edsler. Right idea, just didn't get enough touch on it. And the lead grows to 2.
Again, when you're taking on the defending state champions, you have to be crisp, and at times Crestview's had some unforced errors. They've got to eliminate that, get it out of their repertoire right now as quickly as possible.
Sent away by Steininger. Bigley, cross-court pass to Kyla Gregory. Dug out by the Cardinals. Bumped over. Bigley, another set, Gregory with the tip and finds the floor.
Really nice play. That's why you see Coach Gregory wanting to put Callie in that outside hitter position. Makes great decisions as a setter. Does so just as much from the hitting position.
And she's done a nice job when the block's been set up. She just sent it right over the top and dares you to go find it.
Reads it well.
Schrader, long pass to Dan Meyer, but it's blocked at the net and down.
Hallie McCoy with the block. Haley McCoy, I'm sorry.
Ties it up at 5. That's Edsler. Steps behind the line to serve. Top spin into the back row. Schrader, big swing by Rindler, tough to stop. Mary Rindler, it's another kill.
Yes, she's done an excellent job in there when she's had opportunities, taking advantage of the situation, gets the point for the Cardinals right there.
6-5 the score on the Lottix Jewelry scoreboard. That's Olivia Danmeyer with the serve. Bigley goes to set Edsler, Gregory, I beg your pardon, tips it over once more. Danmeyer over for the Cardinals. Gregory with the tough swing. Cardinals have to chase it. Do. Bigley goes to set up McCoy, dunk out by the Cardinals. Danmeyer long.
That was a great offensive possession for Crestview. Able to hit the ball hard, got New Bremen on their heels a little bit, and they come away with the point.
Josie Kolwinkie, the defensive specialist, and serving ace, steps up to the line for Crestview. All tied up at 6. Schrader has to chase that one down as Danmeyer tries to dump it over. Blocked at the net by the Knights. Rolled over by the libero. Danmeyer, another swing. Blocked at the net and down on New Bremen's side.
Kayla McCoy with the block, and it stays inbounds for the point.
Couple of blocks here for the 5'10 sophomore here in set number 2.
Taking advantage of her opportunity.
Kolwinkie to serve. Schrader, back set. Rindler blocked at the net. Heitkamp right at the 10-foot line. Little strong.
Little strong. One of the few times you'll ever see Olivia Heitkamp not quite have her footwork down the way she wants it. And as a result, the ball goes long.
Just indecisive for just a split second. And that leads to the 2-point advantage for Crestview. So we'll get a new volleyball in the match. Kolwinkie will send it away. Just in the right spot as Schrader will try to dump it over. Dug out by the Knights. Gregory does the same. Klein, Gregory, Bigley puts it in just the perfect spot. The Cardinals have to go chase it. Swung on by Danmeyer. Bigley finds a spot on the floor.
Another nice volley by both squads. Again, you said it, both setters pushed one over quickly, but when it comes down to it, it's the kill that gets the point.
It's a 3-point lead for the Knights now. You're in set number 2. New Bremen won 25-22 in set number 1 as Heitkamp Left it long once more from that back row.
So momentum on Crestview's side. We're seeing a little bit of reversal as far as unforced errors. And Coach Kramer's going to call a timeout.
And we'll step aside with them. Crestview 10, New Bremen 6 in set number 2 on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard brought to you by Lodex Jewelry, your family-owned and operated jeweler for over 70 years. Visit them at 1244 South Shannon Street in Van Wert. Online at lodex.com. Out of the timeout, Crestview sends it away. Swung on by New Bremen. Dumped back over by the Knights. And they retain the momentum out of the timeout with a 5-point advantage.
Bigley goes with the changeup. Able to find Wood on the New Bremen side of the net for the point.
Sent away Mark Kowinski once more. Schrader gets a much-needed point.
Oh, yeah, we talk about the mental acuity of one Kyla Gregory. Melina Schrader does the same for New Bremen right there. Great point for the Cardinals. Much needed.
Amelia Dammeier serves. Kyla Gregory tries to do the exact same. Dug out by the Cardinals. Heitkamp in a tough spot. Hits the Candy King. And a point goes to Crestview. I think DK is saying she'd like an explanation.
I think the thought is that maybe it was a Crestview player in the net, not the ball hitting the candy cane as you referenced it. You can discuss, but you're not going to win that argument.
Nonetheless, got the answer. It's still a 5-point lead for Crestview as Kyla Gregory puts New Bremen in a tough spot. Can't get it over in the ace.
Olivia Dammeier with the excellent hustle after the ball hits the ceiling. Gives her squad a chance, but they're unable to get it over.
Been a couple times where it looked like, you know, that might go in the basketball hoop as the stinger.
Yeah.
Another ace straight across the top for Kyla Gregory. Had a big season opening match in the win over Paulding and is playing really well here in game number 2.
Yeah, she was 8 for 8 with an ace serving against the Panthers of Paulding.
Sends another one away with a 7-point lead. Give her a 3 straight aces, the old turkey on the volleyball serve. And she's got the lead out to 15-7 on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard.
So some adversity on the Cardinal side of the net. Let's see how they respond.
Top spin on that serve. Schrader, long pass to Heitkamp. Has to settle for just getting it over. Klein, the pass. Bigley swung on and it finds the floor. Another timeout taken by the New Bremen Cardinals. All the momentum rests with the Crestview Knights. Will step aside as well here in set number 2 on WOSN. Back here inside Ray Edsler Gymnasium, where the Crestview Knights have opened up a 9-point advantage on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard over the defending Division 4 state champion New Bremen Cardinals. And really, Crestview's just been snowballing the momentum here in set number 2.
Yeah. Outstanding volleyball by both squads, a lot of fun.
Kyla Gregory blocked at the net, and she was trying to roll it over. Steininger tipped over by Schrader, dug out by the Knights. Gregory tries to find a back corner, saved by the Cardinals. Heitkamp, the swing, Bigley the hit. Gregory again tries to find it and drops it inside the line.
Amelia Dammeier, she gets the first one with great hustle. Great hustle there, but Gregory just put it where she could not get to it. But wow. Worth the price of admission tonight.
Yes, sir. And
what we would say to our viewers, we appreciate our sponsors. Go to those sponsors, go to those businesses and tell them thank you for being able to watch this match.
There's a big swing as the hammer dropped by Olivia Heitkamp, trying to stop the momentum. That's a much-needed point for the Cardinals.
Yep, she can bring them back. She did it a little bit in the first set. Wasn't down quite this much, but Olivia Heitkamp, she brings the hammer. You don't need to go to the tool chest, Garrett. You know where it's at. It's in number 4's hands. Gregory,
the set. Bigley tips it over, dug out, and it finds the floor anyway. Some miscommunication after the dig from Dammeier. And a point, and a 10-point lead for Crestview now in set number 2. Klein will send it away. Just over the top of the net. Schrader, Heitkamp, just long.
She tried to go to the corner pocket, as you said, just a little bit long. Extends the lead to 11.
Klein another serve. Schrader has to go chase it down. Heitkamp, the swing from the outside at her spot. Dug out by the Knights. Gregory rolls it wide.
Missed opportunity for Crestview right there. One of the few times they've been able to get a hand, a block, a semi-block on Heitkamp swings. Unable to come up with a point.
Setter Melina Schrader sends it away. Put too much on it. Crestview now with an 11-point lead at 29.
Kennedy Kreider entering the contest for Crestview.
Bigley will serve. So Knights look to close out set number 2. Top spin on that one, dug out by Steininger. Schrader tries to set up Heitkamp. Dug out by the Knights, rolls in the net. At the roof, not the volleyball net, the batting cage net. It's swung on, blocked, put out of play, and another kill for Olivia Heitkamp.
Heitkamp said, you got a hand on the last one. You might get a hand on this one, but I'm going to blow it through anyway, and she does exactly that.
Takes a little frustration out on the volleyball, and now we'll drop back to serve. Into the back row. Knights have to chase. Punched over. Cut just long as Mia Hirschfeld looked for the kill. Now 21-10 Crestview on the Laudix Jewelry scoreboard. Casey Gregory, the stinger. Long.
Again, this is where you want to be aggressive with that serve when you're up 10, 11 points. But Gregory, Casey style, goes long.
Kyla Miller, the junior.
New Bremen's got to be a little more conservative, make sure they put it in play.
In the ace for the libero.
Does a nice job right there. Fools the senior, Kyla Gregory, and she doesn't get fooled much. Does a nice job with that serve, does Steininger.
Just a perfect placement. She'll look to do it again, trailing by 9. Knuckleball, that one dug out well by Gregory. Bigley swung on and a big kill for Edsler.
Yeah, Maya Edsler usually coming out of the middle. She's on the outside on that one. Hits it hard. Crestview with the point.
22-12. Edsler drops back to serve now. Into the back row. Schrader, quick set to Riddler. Dug out by the Knights. Gregory in a tough spot, has to put some English on it, and it's wide of the twig.
Emily Bigley unable to get that set, that bump set where she needs to on that one. Unfortunately, Kyla Gregory unable to bring it back in.
22-13 the score as April Baker comes on to serve for the Cardinals. Baker, a sophomore. Puts it down a line. Bigley looking for Gregory. Got it over, blocked, but falls on New Bremen's side for the point.
Yeah, Kyla Gregory able to blast that one through.
So still a 10-point lead for the Knights as they try to close out set number 2 at 23-13 on the Laudix Jewelry scoreboard. Eskolicki serves. Just too much mustard on it. Drops the lead to 9. New Bremen trying to claw back here as Danbyer will drop back to serve.
Claw back. You don't want to give these Cardinals many free opportunities, and Crestview's done a really good job of that in the second set. But the last couple serves have not gone their way.
Knights get it over. Schrader just takes a cut at it. It's dug out by Crestview. Rolled over. Schrader looks for Rindler, and it finds the floor.
Yeah, Rindler does an outstanding job coming across the back of the setter with that swing. Really gets her momentum going. Very, very powerful. And Coach Gregory, she's going to take a little time out here.
We'll step aside as well. 23-15, the conclusion of set number 2 coming up on WOSN. Out of the timeout for Crestview, leading 23-15. New Bremen serving as Amelia Danbyer goes to send it away. Looking to shrink that gap. Dug out Gregory, the pass to Bigley. Long swing.
You know, the set's not over, obviously. New Bremen can still come back, but even if they don't, they have neutralized momentum a little bit here in the second set, and we'll be able to take that into set 3.
Amelia Danmeyer, another serve, down the line to the back corner. In a tough spot, and it's sent right to the floor by Heitkamp. So 2 straight points for the Cardinals out of the timeout.
Excellent serves by Danmeyer, Amelia style.
The senior punches it into the net, and that will bring up set point for Crestview at 24-17, and Kyla Gregory serving. Gregory with an excellent set number 2. Sends it away. Dug out by the Cardinals. Schrader one-arms it. Sent
Great
back
recovery.
Over. Gregory tries to find a back corner, does, and the Knights take set 2.
Great read again by the senior, Kyla Gregory. Crestview with the win in set 2, evens the matchup 1 apiece.
We'll step aside, come back with third set action between a pair of state semifinalists when we return on WOSN. All square at 1 set apiece between Crestview and New Bremen. Both squads made the Division 4 state tournament last year, where New Bremen took down Crestview en route to their state championship, and a similar story played out. Went to set number 4. We're going to at least set number 4 after a really fine set played by the Knights there in game number 2, Dave.
You are correct in that, Garrett. Addie Bigley had 3 kills for the Knights. They were 91% behind the serving line. Haley McCoy with 3 big blocks for Crestview to help establish that momentum. Both liberos with digs. Ava Steinke with 3. Ellie Klein with 3. Again, the momentum of the set. In the first set, Crestview was up 2, and then it became Olivia Heitkamp time. In this set number 2, Crestview's up 10-6. Heitkamp couldn't get it going as much. Only had 3 kills in the second set.
Ava Trentman, the swing. Bigley blocked at the net. Trentman tries to dump it over. They'll set up Edsler, but she's in the net.
Right idea. Again, a little bit out of position with the way the ball was moving, and Edsler could not keep her hand out of the net, but right idea where she hit it. Give the point to New Bremen, though.
Melina Schrader will begin serving for the Cardinals. Knuckleball into the back corner. Kyla Gregory, back set for Bigley, blocked at the net and down.
Unforced error again. Can't have those in this type of match. Again, I know it's early like we talked, but man, great opportunity for both of these squads to get better tonight, no doubt.
Schrader will send it away again. 2-0. Bigley. And we get a double hit there.
So
on the Knights.
You're Coach Kramer, you can't start any better than this after giving up set 2, up 3-0. Momentum shifted a little bit towards the end of set number 2, and New Bremen has continued to ride that big mo here in number 3.
Schrader, the ace, make it 4-0 on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard.
Both of these squads just really, really strong when momentum's on their side, and you get a 4-point lead. It's tough for the opponent to come back.
That one just short. And the first point of set number 3 to Crestview.
Yeah, the only positive if you're a Lady Knight fan being behind is that you're behind early. You have more time to dig yourself out of that hole. Addie Bigley will look to do that right now.
Into the back row, Melina Schrader, cross-court pass to Heitkamp. Off the Knights and down.
Yeah, she did a nice job adjusting right there. The set wasn't close to her shoulder. She went and got it, hit a line drive right at the net. Crestview unable to be blocking that one successfully. Nice job by Heitkamp.
After the kill, she'll serve with a 4-point advantage. Tips the top of the net. Gregory sets up Casey Gregory as Schrader leaves a pass and dropped it in to Mia Hirschfeld.
More than just Heitkamp as a weapon from the hitting line for New Bremen. We see it right there with Hirschfeld getting another kill.
Cardinals build the advantage to 5. As Heitkamp touches it down to far line. Bigley. Edsler swung on, dug out by the Cardinals. Blocked at the net. As Edsler finds the floor.
Nice athletic move by Maya Edsler to stay with it. She hit it. New Bremen popped it up, and she went right back at him. No need to go bump set spike on that one.
Schrader a long pass to Dammeier, but blocked at the net once more by Edsler.
Edsler, Kennedy Kreider, I think, might have got a piece of that one. Number 15 for the Lady Knights. Amelia Dammeier with the hit.
Casey Gregory right down that far line. Back set, blocked, tips off the dome of a Knight.
Yeah, it goes off Edsler's head.
Ball's ping-ponging around in this rally as Heitkamp will just roll it over. Bigley goes to set Kyla Gregory, and she drops the hammer.
Nicely done. The closest distance between 2 points is a straight line, and that was a straight line.
And the lead is shrunk to 2. Now throw it back to 3 after the service error from Casey Gregory.
Casey Gregory showing a little bit of freshmanness out there, if you will. I think that's a new word, freshmanness.
We'll count it. We'll put it in the book. Steininger serves from that far corner. Trailing by 3, or leading by 3, I beg your pardon. Bigley. Back set to Edsler, blocked, kept alive by the libero. Casey Gregory will roll it over. Tap it between the lines. Schrader, Heitkamp, drops it in the back corner.
Nice hit by Amelia Dammeier. Drives that one down into the floor.
I believe Casey Gregory looks like she's favoring, she's gonna hang tough and remain in the game, but was hit the deck and might have rolled an ankle or something. There's a lot of space back there and slow to get up, but she'll hang in the game. Trailing by 4. So Knights have to chase it. Klein will roll it over. Schrader. Rindler tips it over. Dug out by Gregory. She'll tip it over. Schrader. Pass to Dammeier. Sent right back to her. Heitkamp from behind the 10-foot line. Well long.
Got to give a lot of kudos to Amelia Dammeier, though. Kyla Gregory does a great job of finding that open area right up against the net. Dammeier did a great job there to be in position to save that from hitting the wood. But Crestview does come away with the point off the long hit by Heitkamp.
8-5 on the Lonix Jewelry scoreboard for the New Bremen Cardinals. Mop up a little sweat on the floor. My answer goes back to serve. Trailing by 3 here in set number 3. Just a little long on the swing from Hirschfeld.
But I think we may have had a touch.
We did. Yep, we did a tip. We got a tip. So the point to the Cardinals. Throw that lead back out to 4. As April Baker, the sophomore, serves. Bigley goes to set up Gregory. Tipped. Heitkamp from behind the 10-foot line. Dropped it in the line.
So very impressive. And again, her teammates know where she's at, especially that setter. One Melina Schrader.
Doubling up Crestview now at 10-5. Baker put it in a perfect spot. Throws the lead to 6.
Excellent serve, and Crestview's going to take a timeout.
We'll step aside as well early here in set number 3 on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard brought to you by Lonix Jewelry, your family-owned and operated jeweler for over 70 years. Visit them at 1244 South Shannon Street in Van Wert or online at lonix.com. 11-6 New Bremen with the advantage. Come out of the timeout. April Baker serving. Bigley trying to set up Gregory. Big swing, and she puts it into the posters on the stage.
So good timeout again by Coach Gregory. Right now, though, Crestview's got to string together some points to get themselves back in this down 5.
Big kill there for Kyla Gregory. And get a stoppage in play, get a little bit more water mopped up off the floor.
The air conditioning's doing the job, but we've got a fairly full house in here, and it's 93 degrees outside.
Right, 93 degrees outside at 7:45.
Yeah.
Got a big crowd, and the air conditioning's doing all it can.
Yep.
As Josie Kowicki will serve. Schrader. Heitkamp behind the 10-foot line, dug out by the Knights. Kyla Gregory tips it over. Schrader will do the same. Knights keep it alive. Bigley the swing. Kept alive. Schrader did a great job putting it back into play. Gregory tries to chase it down into the bleachers. Kyla Steininger takes a tumble.
She was relentless on that one. Gave it everything she had, but the bleachers became an obstacle. I think she's going to be okay, Garrett.
Looks like she's all right. One of those where you got to check yourself and make sure you're all right. She's smiling a little bit, maybe more embarrassed than hurt, but she's going to hang tough, and Diana Kramer will make darn certain that she's okay.
Not like other sports where if the coach goes out on the floor, you got to take him out. She's going to be able to remain in the contest, and that's absolutely fine.
11-7 to score. Schrader, Heitkamp, put too much mustard on it.
Melina Schrader and Kyla Gregory, just two outstanding setters. You know, last year, Schrader had 950 assists, Kyla Gregory 822. You're seeing two of the best tonight.
Schrader, the quick set, Rindler. Dug out by the Knights. Tough spot for Bigley, just sends it over, but put it in a good spot. Knights keep it alive. Gregory swings the hammer once more.
The Knights are digging themselves back into this set, and Coach Kramer, she's going to take a timeout, Garrett.
We'll keep it here. Crestview trailing 11-9, but clawing back here with 4 straight points of their own. And really, neither side is giving in once things have gotten tough here in the first 2 sets.
That is an outstanding way of putting it, Garrett. They both had faced adversity in the 2 sets, and in this set number 3 in and of itself, and they just keep digging in and saying, okay, how are we going to grow here? How are we going to handle that failure? We're going to just grab each other and pull together and keep battling. And man, it's just been an enjoyable match, and I'll be happy if it goes 5.
We'll be here all night.
Else to do.
We'll be here all night. The temperature's only going to go down here inside the ring.
Yeah.
That's Crestview with 4 straight points out of the timeout. Will continue to serve, leading 11-9.
Great timeout by Coach Kramer.
Josie Kowicki the serve. Inside the line, Schrader. Cross-court pass to Danmeyer, but it's blocked by Gregory.
Another point for the Lady Knights, and Coach Gregory has got to be thrilled the way her squad has battled back. Like we said, handling that adversity. Now it's New Bremen's turn to handle that a little bit.
Schrader tips it over, dug out by the Knights. Gregory, cross-court pass, Bigley, blocked at the net. Schrader sends one over to Danmeyer, tips it into the back row, but a Knight's there. Bigley takes a little touch off of it. Somehow the Cardinals get it back over. Gregory tries to find the spot and does, and we're all square at 11 for 6 straight points for Crestview.
Kyla Gregory again, hit it where they ain't. The old baseball montage, she's doing that on the volleyball court.
All square at 11 on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard. Kowicki sends it away once more to the back row. Schrader, back set, Rindler, blocked, and the Cardinals get a much-needed point.
Yeah, there's that sidewinder kill for Rindler. So effective coming out of the middle and doing that from the side. Great, great strategy, great weapon for these Cardinals.
Lead rests with New Bremen once more at 12-11. Danmeyer to serve. Gregory. Pass to Bigley, blocked at the net, kept alive by New Bremen. Swung on once more by Bigley. Schrader will give it a going down.
Again, both setters can swing it too. Schrader does it right there. We've seen it from Kyla Gregory as well. Great point for the Cardinals to extend it back to 2.
Both setters have the green light that whenever they want to take a cut at it, they can, and you see it there. There's Amelia Danmeyer. Send it away once more. with a 2-point advantage. Casey Gregory to Kyla Gregory. She'll dump it over and down.
Sister to sister, both daughters of the head coach. Very, very cerebral right there to get the point for the Lady Knights.
And after the kill, Kyla Gregory back to serve, trailing by 1. Knuckleball, just long. Thought it might drop in at the last moment, and I think the Cardinals did too.
You got to give a lot of credit to the Cardinals, the ladies who let that go through, knowing it was going to be out. That was a tough decision. Worked to their advantage right there. That's called playing the game a little bit.
It's a great read on it because they were right. Does he get an ace for the Cardinals? Sarah Dwanger picks up another one, grows the lead to 3. Dwanger will send it away again. Dug out by Klein. Gregory, Bigley will take a cut at it and finds the floor.
Bump set spike, nicely done by the Lady Knights right there. The block not at the net for the Cardinals. Bigley with the kill.
A back and forth set number 3 at 15-13. Klein to serve. Puts them in a tough spot. Olivia Schrader dumps it over. Gregory the pass to Bigley. Blocked and sent right back to her. Trentman and Schrader combined for the Blockaroni and cheese. And the lead extended to 3.
Great block. Crestview unable to get to it before it hits the floor, but a great block. Keeps that lead, as you said, Garrett, at 3 points for the Cardinals.
Schrader into the back row. Gregory, quick set. Dug out after the Edsler swing. Heitkamp, just a hair too much on it. No, get the,
You're gonna call
get the tip.
touch.
Got the touch, and the point goes to New Bremen.
One of the line judges picked it up.
A 4-point advantage now for the Cardinals. Each side with a set in hand. Gregory back to Bigley, blocked, and drops on the Crestview side.
Olivia Schrader's serve is so deceptive. It's a short swing, but yet there's a lot of momentum, a lot of power behind that ball as it goes across the net. We'll take a good look at it here.
Just a lollipop knuckleball. Crestview will get it over Casey Gregory into the back row. Schrader, cross-court pass, Heitkamp, got it just inside the line.
Like we saw in set number 1, Heitkamp in a position where she can do some damage in the middle part of the set, and she is doing that right now. The lead extended to 6.
After Crestview put 6 in a row on the board, New Bremen has grown the lead to 6. Gregory, quick set, miss hit, dropped it over, Edsler.
That's some good medicine for the Lady Knights as Maya Edsler able to push that one across the net and get the point for Crestview. They need to go on a little run right here.
Swing, drops over, pancaked, kept alive. Steinke got it over for New Bremen. Swung on and down for Maya Edsler.
Crestview gets the point, but again, an outstanding athletic move by none other than Olivia Schrader with that pancake. Keep that ball from hitting the floor off of Bigley's serve into the net that rolled over.
Addie Bigley serving as Crestview trails by 4. That top spin just pulls that ball down as Heitkamp will just settle for dumping it over. Klein, the pass, swung on by Kleider, kept alive by the Cardinals. Heitkamp blocked at the net. She'll swing it again. Dug out by the libero. Casey Gregory takes a cut at it into the net.
Great point for the Cardinals. Good effort again. Heitkamp went on 2 on that spike. Did a nice job. Excellent athletic move.
Left to serve long. Point goes to the Knights. Cutting the lead to 2016 on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard. Emily Lickley back in the game as a setter for the Knights. The ace for Crestview. And Casey Gregory trims the lead to 3 here in the closing stages of set number 3. Schrader will roll it over. Bigley goes to set up. Kyla Gregory swings the hammer.
So 2 solid points for Crestview to cut the lead to 2. New Bremen still in control, but momentum, as we saw again in set 2, switching towards the Lady Knights side of the net. Coach Kramer senses it. She's calling a TO.
And we'll take a TO as well. Crestview trailing by 2, but trying to claw back in set number 3 on WOSN. Crestview trailing by 2, but have clawed back. Trailing 2018 on the Lonix Jewelry scoreboard. And it goes off of Maya Edsler and down, make it 21-18.
Heitkamp again from behind the 10-foot line. Edsler in position, but again, Heitkamp's velocity on that kill. Edsler unable to push it back over the net. Big point for the Cardinals right there.
Kyla Steininger, wearing number 0, the libero for New Bremen. Gets it in the net, so we'll alternate points out of the timeout. 21-19, the score remains a 2-point advantage for New Bremen. Crestview will serve. Maya Edsler drops back in the center of the floor to send it away. Punches it into the back row. Schrader chases down. Heitkamp from behind the 10-foot line, puts it in a tough spot. Knights hang with it. Blocked at the net. Dumped over by Crestview. Schrader the set. Rindler the swing. And she gets a kill.
Great job by the Cardinals of not letting that ball hit the floor. Heitkamp has to dig it out. And then Rindler knocks it over for the point. Again, sometimes you have that rhythm of bump, set, and spike. And when you deviate from that, it really throws the opponent off. The Cardinals able to do that right there.
So New Bremen leading by 3. Baker to serve. Bigley goes to set up Gregory, swings, and that's a big kill, a much-needed kill for Crestview.
Yeah, that was the rhythm of the bump, set, and spike, Garrett, and the point. Kyla Gregory with the kill, hits it with authority. And this is a big, big situation right now. If you're a Lady Knight fan, you got to get a couple points here as we head towards the end of the set.
And the ace for Kolwicki. Josie Kolwicki shrinks the lead to 1.
Yep.
She'll send it away as we hit the closing stages of set number 3. Dug out by the Cardinals. Schrader, Heitkamp. Great dig by the libero. Gregory finds a spot in the floor, and we're all square at 22.
Heitkamp loses her footing a little bit, unable to get it. Going to wipe the floor down a little bit again. Just the way the situation is with the humidity outside, the air conditioning inside.
It'll be packed house.
Yep.
A large crowd on hand to see some high-quality high school volleyball here in set number 3.
All even here.
New Bremen took set number 1, 25-20. Crestview climbed back in set number 2, won 25-17, and we're all square at 22 apiece.
Double deuces across the board.
Lonix Jewelry scoreboard. Next point, somebody's taking a lead. Kolwicki left it long.
The long serve gives the free point to New Bremen, and Olivia Heitkamp is now in the front row.
Amelia Dammeyer will serve. Klein the dig. Gregory, cross-court pass to Bigley. Big swing, nothing you can do about that one. Knotted up again.
When Bigley has her feet right and can approach the volleyball fundamentally sound, she can hit it hard, does so right there. Knotted up again, Garrett.
Kyla Gregory the serve. Schrader tries to tip it over and does.
Great leadership by your setter, Melina Schrader. She's been dealing dimes all night, but she takes advantage of opportunities to hit it across the net and gets the kill right there.
Set point for New Bremen. Sarah Dwenger will go and serve, leading 24-23. Timeout called by Crestview. We'll step aside as well. Conclusion is set number 3 when we come back on WOSN. New Bremen looking to close out set number 3, leading 24-23. Each side has 1 game apiece in their pocket. Kyla Gregory swings to Bigley, dug out by the Cardinals. Heitkamp the swing, finds the floor, and New Bremen wins set number 3 and takes a 2-1 advantage into set number 4. You'll see when we come back here on WOSN. Set 4 about to get underway between Crestview and New Bremen, who have played a fantastic match thus far. And Dave, when you look at set number 3, it appears that if Olivia Heitkamp can get about 4 kills or more, things go pretty well for New Bremen.
You're exactly right. She ended up with 5 kills in that third set. New Bremen was 90% behind the line. Kyla Gregory had 6 kills for Crestview, and they were 94% behind the serving line. But you're right, when Heitkamp is put in a position where she can hit the ball hard and her teammates find her, they look for her, especially her setter, Schrader. But just when you think, oh, they're going to go to Heitkamp, Schrader will sneak one in on you. And again, just very, very lethal. And Heitkamp and Schrader leading this New Bremen squad, as is Kyla Gregory, and Bigley had a good match or set last set as well for the Knights.
The aforementioned Schrader drops in an ace to begin set number 4. Reminiscent of the state semifinals a year ago, where New Bremen defeated Crestview in 4 sets. The only school to take a game from New Bremen during their tournament run. As Schrader will lollipop another one over. This one dug out by the Knights. As Casey Gregory blocked at the net. No call that 4.
And right now, this is a situation where in the third set, New Bremen went up 4-0 right away, and Crestview really had to dig in. If you're a Crestview fan, you do not want to fall behind New Bremen early in the match again. Early in the fourth set, I should say.
Schrader serving again.
And she did it again, Garrett. Foot fault. That's the second one for Schrader. I bet she hasn't had 2 foot faults. Maybe all last season combined.
2 here tonight in Convoy. Give us a point to Crestview. Bigley will serve. Long. That topspin pulls that ball down, but just not quite quick enough.
Not quite quick enough on that one. Great read by the back row of New Bremen.
And now Olivia Heitkamp. Further her volleyball career at Toledo, sends it away. And a miscommunication gives a point to New Bremen.
Again, an unforced error on the Crestview side of the net. Great teams take advantage of that. Both teams have done that periodically throughout the night. Can't give the free ones away.
Heitkamp, the senior, sends it. Bigley serves Edsler. She puts it to the wood.
Nice spike by Edsler. That's what the doctor ordered right there for Crestview. Good medicine.
Casey Gregory, the freshman, sends it down the far line. Schrader, quick set, Trentman off of Knight and down.
Nicely done by Trentman right there. Great set again. And she is ready to hit it and does so before the Crestview block can get above the net.
Steininger on to serve. Leading by 3 here in set number 4. New Bremen with a 2-1 advantage. Knuckleball down the far side. Bigley pass to Gregory. Says do something about it. Can't. The point to Crestview.
You know, last year, Coach Gregory played around with Kyla Gregory not being a full-time setter. Went away from that early in the season, and it worked out well for Crestview. Now you can see why she was wanting to do that, because Kyla Gregory has been outstanding from outside as well.
Schrader, back set, blocked by Rindler, but it's out of play. Or Rindler, I beg your pardon, with the swing, blocked by the Knights and out of play.
Again, Schrader knows when Mary Rindler is in position to come across her backside with that kill from outside, leaving the middle hitting position. They do it very effectively right there.
Tipped over, dug out by the Cardinals. Steininger will roll it over. Bigley, cross-court pass to Gregory, and she just takes a little heat off of it and drops it in the bucket.
Teardropping, if you will. Puts it right in the bucket, as you said, Garrett. Cuts the lead to 2.
Josie Kolecki will serve. 6-4 on the Lennox Jewelry scoreboard. Kolinke, a junior, in the middle of the back row. Schrader tips it up high and down hard for Mary Rindler. The Knights say she's in the net, and they get the call.
Did come through in the follow-through before the ball hit the floor. The officials talk just a little bit there, and they get the call right, Garrett.
Father-son officiating crew. Schrader leaves it high behind the 10-foot line for Heitkamp, but she'll put it in the net.
One of the few balls in the net we've seen from Heitkamp.
Back and forth match. Back and forth, and now New Bremen will take the advantage once more at 7-6. And that will drop Amelia Danmeyer back to serve. 1 point lead. Gregory. Bigley the swing. Blocked it to net. Dug out by Schrader. She'll take a cut at it and block. And they'll say it's on the line. It's
two great blocks.
Crestview.
Yeah, two great blocks. One from each squad right there. And we're just seeing some really top-level Division IV volleyball at Ray Edsler Gymnasium tonight.
Kyla Gregory with the ace to give the lead to the Knights after dropping the first couple points of the set. They've got a 1 point advantage on the Laudex Jewelry scoreboard. Gregory sends it away once more. Schrader tips it over and down. Tough to handle, and Melina Schrader just says, I'm going to drop it over here on the quick count.
Yeah, great decision right there. Addie Bigley put her hand on it. Ellie Klein was in position. Bigley didn't know her teammate was there to get it.
All square at 8 is Dwenger. Sends a knuckleball down the line. Hard to handle. Knights do. Casey Gregory's shot blocked at the net. Schrader dumps it over once more, but it's kept alive by the Knights. Schrader will do it again.
We had a Crestview player in the net coming down from the block attempt. Give the point to New Bremen.
9-8, the 1 point lead for the Cardinals. Dwenger serves once more, long.
Overcooked it a little bit there. Crestview will take the point to knot it up at 9.
Fun set number 4. New Bremen with 2 in the pocket, 1 for Crestview.
We haven't said a whole lot about either libero, but Steininger and Klein have both been outstanding as a defensive specialist. Schrader
the back set, Trentman, but it's popped back in the air by the Knights. Gregory drops it in. Schrader does it once more, can't find a wood. Gregory will try the same. Cardinals have to chase. Heitkamp, long.
Gave themselves an opportunity again. Amelia Danmeyer, Johnny on the spot as Kyla Gregory punched it into the corner. Heitkamp's kill just long. Crestview gets the point.
We'll get a new volleyball in. Get the other one wiped off. As Ellie Klein, a junior, sends away the serve. Schrader looking for Heitkamp, takes some off of it. Gregory. Klein behind the 10-foot line where she has to be. Schrader, Heitkamp, sidewinder, out of play.
Comes down the net again, goes out of bounds, and Crestview gets a 2-point lead. Every set in the middle of the particular set, it's just going back and forth, especially. We've seen one team establish a little bit, the other one comes right back.
Heitkamp, the swing, out of the rafters. Somehow the Knights get it across. Schrader takes a cut at it and finds the floor.
Woo, she is big timing, and she can hit that ball hard from the setting position.
That's such a lethal weapon that you never know if she's going to put it in the air, it's going to come at you.
Yeah, you're not looking to block that because you got to think about big hitters, but she goes up looking like she's going to set, and it's a tremendous fake, and then she puts some power behind that.
Melina Schrader then drops in the ace to square it up at 11.
So the 2-point lead dissolves in just a matter of a few seconds. We're all knotted up again.
Schrader just so lethal from behind the line serving, in addition to her work between the lines as the setter sends it away. Gregory will center it up. Bigley rolls it over, pancaked by the Cardinals. Heitkamp the swing, blocked by Edsler, and finds the floor.
Great job by Maya Edsler, something you're not going to see very often throughout the season, let alone tonight. Heitkamp gets her spike block from that outside hitting position.
12-11 on the Laudex Jewelry scoreboard. Crestview the advantage. Bigley, the right-hand toss and right-hand serve, top spin, just wide.
It's a really good-looking serve, but you got to make it inside the lines in order to give your team an opportunity.
Olivia Heitkamp drops it just inside, tucks it inside that red line.
And that is a quick two-point swing right there. Serve out, serve in.
Heitkamp.
As you've mentioned, and we've mentioned, Toledo bound. Boy, I don't know if she couldn't go a little higher than that. They're
Swung
getting a
on.
gem.
Casey Gregory tries to dump it over. Steininger, the pass to Dammeyer. Saved by the Knights somehow, some way after ping-ponging around. Schrader, quick set, Trentman, dug out by Crestview. Tipped over by Casey Gregory, hits the twig.
New Bremen able to have Crestview scramble that whole possession, that whole volley, especially defensively, unable to be offensive in that volley. New Bremen gets the point.
Heitkamp with a 2-point lead. Into the back row. Lichtley goes to set up. Edsler tipped over. Schrader, back set, and Mia Hirschfeld finds the floor.
If you're Coach Gregory, I think you got to think about a timeout right here. She's going to play on. Veteran squad, got to dig in.
3-point advantage now for New Bremen as Heitkamp continues to serve. That one left long.
What do I know? Good decision by Coach Gregory.
Breaks the momentum.
Yep.
Casey Gregory. Freshman played well against Paulding. Drops that one into the net. The lead goes back to 3 for New Bremen.
Kiara Steininger with the opportunity.
Had a couple of aces there in set number 3. Lichtley, the pass, Kyla Gregory, blocked.
4-point lead for New Bremen. I'll tell you what, New Bremen's up 2-1. If Crestview was up 2-1, I'd like the other team, whoever has the one set win, to win this one just because I want it to go 5.
Extra volleyball.
Yeah.
Timeout called by Crestview. We'll take a break in the action as well. 17-13 here in set number 4 on WOSN. Tonight's scoreboard brought to you by Laudex Jewelry, your family-owned and operated jeweler for over 70 years. Visit them at 1244 South Shannon Street in Van Wert or online at laudex.com. New Bremen has grown the lead to 4 at 17-13. Cardinals with a 2-1 advantage over Crestview. Knights hanging around, trying to cut into this lead as Kiera Steininger goes to serve for New Bremen. Lollipopped into the middle of the floor. Lichtley. Edsler blocked. Lichtley will do it again, this time to Kyla Gregory. The tip on the line and down.
Nice job dropping that one in again. Is Kyla Gregory. Big point for Crestview.
That will send Edsler back to serve. Edsler, the 6'2" senior. Olivia Schrader tipped over by New Bremen. Gregory tries to put it in the back corner, can't. Schrader, back set to Hirschfeld, blocked. And one official called in the net, the other official called the point down. The line judge says the ball hit the antenna and the point goes to New Bremen.
Again, working together, communicating on the court to get the call right.
April Baker back on to serve. Nursing to a 4-point lead for the Cardinals.
A 4-point lead this late in the set. Crestview's got to be perfect.
Bigley, Gregory the tip and down.
And that's part of being perfect right
Yes, sir.
there.
Took
Nice
some
job.
heat off of it. The changeup results in a point. Josie Kolinke will serve. Looking to shrink the lead even more. Schrader, quick set. Rindler blocked by Haley McCoy. Gregory finds a spot on the floor.
All right, Melina Schrader, if you can do that, I can do it too.
Gregory with the point,
Caught
as you
the
said.
Cardinals napping.
Yes.
Shrinks the lead to 2, 18-16. Kolinke sends it away. Schrader dumps it over. Dug out on a great play by the Knights, and it's out.
Great idea right there by New Bremen, but just too fine. It's out of bounds. Crestview cuts it to 1.
18-17 on the Lonix Jewelry scoreboard. Kolinke serves once more. Into a tough spot. Cardinals, can they get it over? They can. Gregory, cross-court pass. Bigley the swing. Cardinals keep it off the floor once more. Dammeyer the swing. Bigley the touch. Pancake by New Bremen. Kept alive. Gregory into that back corner. And we're all square at 18.
Outstanding job keeping it alive by New Bremen, but Crestview's able to come away with the point.
Timeout called by the Cardinals. They lead 19-17. I think it's 18-19, 18-18. I was going to say, I was like, wait a second, it's 18-18 is the score on the Lonix Jewelry scoreboard. And we talked about it a couple times, Dave. Right there is exhibit A of the high-quality volleyball we've seen.
Yeah, again, these two teams, they've gotten to know each other a little bit. They played each other in the regular season last year. New Bremen came away with the W. In the state tournament last year, New Bremen comes away with the W. I know Coach Gregory her program has a lot of respect, but if you take down the defending state champion, people are going to notice that around the state of Ohio, and her team is really, really digging in right now to give themselves that opportunity.
And really, you don't want to be talking about sectional seeding on August 24th, but a win for either squad can go a long way in pointing to, hey, look at what we've done this regular season. And we've had just a spectacular match so far here tonight, and we're all knotted up at 18 here in the closing stages of set number 4. Melina Schrader, the set for Heitkamp, blocked right back to her by Haley McCoy. Bigley, the touch. Cardinals, cross-court pass, blocked. Heitkamp will keep it alive. Rindler rolls it over. Gregory, the pass to Bigley, swung on. The point to the Knights.
And Crestview climbs all the way back to take their first lead in this set number 4. 19-18.
Kolinke will continue to serve for Crestview, just over the net. Melina Schrader sends it over. Crestview ping-pongs it around and keeps it alive. Schrader will do it again.
Melina Schrader with the back tap where nobody is. Oh, Derek.
Eyes in the back of behind the ponytail, drops it down. What a phenomenal play by this junior. Kyla Gregory wants to do it herself and does.
We are seeing two of the best right now. The quarterbacks of their teams. The ball needs to go through them. It is Schrader and Gregory putting on a show like no other.
2019. Gregory now serving. Stinger just over the top of the net. Heitkamp, the swing, up high and down hard off of Kolinke. Tough to handle, and we're all knotted up again.
Yeah, Heitkamp, she's been going across court quite a bit from that position. Goes down the line that time. Kolinke unable to come up with it.
Sarah Dwenger struggled serving against Rucci, has done much better tonight. I think at a 25% serve percentage. And the junior has regrouped since Tuesday night. Served well. 20-20. Set number 4. New Bremen leads 2-1. Dwenger into the middle of the floor. Gregory sets up Bigley, swings hard, dug out by the Cardinals.
A double hit there by Olivia Schrader. Both teams have been solid in hitting and attacking the ball without committing a violation, but right there, we have one for the Cardinals.
Klein sends it away, leading 21-20. Heitkamp didn't get all of it, got the side of it out of play, and the lead grows to 2 for the Knights.
Like I said, didn't care who was behind 2-1. I wanted that team to win so we can go forward. Crestview might be able to pull it off here, but there's a lot of volleyball to be played in this set yet.
Schrader, Heitkamp, the swing, and kill. 22-21 on the Lodex Jewelry scoreboard. Mia Hirschfeld checks back in for New Bremen. Olivia Schrader will serve. Done a great job from behind the line serving. Kyla Gregory the set. Bigley the swing. Cardinals can't keep it up. And the point goes to Crestview at 23-21.
We've already seen Steinke go into the stands. That time she goes across the bottom of the net trying to save the ball. She's a gamer. New Bremen doesn't get the point. Crestview gets the point. They're up 2 now.
Now we got to wipe off the Knights' shield on the floor.
Yeah, where Steinke slid right through there.
Tumbles underneath. You want to make sure of the places that's dry and you got grip. Right there in the middle of the floor is where we're talking. But a 2-point lead for the Knights. You're in game number 4. It's a race to 25.
Bigley with that lethal serve. She's got to get it in for her teammates right here.
Does. Returned on the first hit. Touched over by Edsler. Heitkamp from the far side, blocked at the net. Schrader leaves it up for Hirschfeld, dug out by Crestview. Sent back over. Trentman finds the floor in a big spot.
Outstanding kill right there for Trentman. Got to give kudos to Kennedy Kreider for saving that on Crestview's side of the net. But again, it was a free ball going over. Trentman does what you want to do with a free ball. She hammers it.
Now Olivia Heitkamp back to serve, trailing by 1. Left it long, and it's game point for Crestview. (24-22). The Knights will bring Emily Lickley back on the floor as a setter, as Casey Gregory can serve and send us to a 5th set. Schrader, Trentman, tipped. Popped back up by the Knights. Lickley sets Gregory, swings, down on New Bremen's side, and we'll go to a 5th and decisive set as the Knights win 25-22.
Garrett, we got ourselves an instant classic brewing here on August 24th. Where do we go from here?
We'll go to break and we'll come back and figure it out in set number 5 here on WOSN. The 5th set about to get underway. New Bremen took the first, Crestview the second. New Bremen took the third, Crestview the 4th. And so it's a race to 15 now here in this 5th and decisive set between the state powers, Crestview and New Bremen.
Yeah, Olivia Heitkamp had 6 kills in that 4th set. Mary Rindler 3 blocks. Crestview, Kyla Gregory had 9 kills. Maya Edsler 4 blocks. And then you have Schrader as well. Melina just being outstanding. We've just seen some top-notch volleyball. I'm glad we're going to a 5th set. Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose, but both teams are definitely going to grow from this experience here early in the season, Garrett.
Absolutely. Garrett Seawright and Dave Baldwin with you. Both teams will be better no matter who wins or loses. This is the first swing in set number 5 is dug out. Casey Gregory blocked at the net by Mary Rindler.
And I don't have a stat for this, but I believe New Bremen has scored first in every set. Going to 15, you can't allow a team to get ahead of you too far.
Dan Meyer's swing. Edsler the big kill.
So a nice punch by New Bremen for the first point. Maya Edsler, the counter punch for Crestview.
Knotted at 1.
And now, Addie Bigley serving. Tough spot into the bleachers for the ace. And it's 2-1 Knights.
She's had some go out of bounds on that serve, but that one is effective. Give Bigley the ace.
Leading 2-1.
Again, a lot of top spin on this serve.
Yes, sir. You see it right there. Makes it really difficult to handle. Rindler blocked. Melina Schrader will dump it over. Dug out by Klein. Gregory does the same. Ping pongs around. Cardinals get it back over. Kyla Gregory, quick set to Edsler to the floor.
Great defense by New Bremen to get it back over, but Crestview stays offensive to get the point.
Bigley will serve again. A 2-point lead to go to 15. The 6-foot junior. Into the back row. Melina Schrader has to chase it down. Heitkamp long, and it's 4-1 Knights.
When you're going to 15, you want to be the first one to 5, and then the first one to 10, and then obviously take it at 15. Crestview has the opportunity to be the first one to 5.
Just tucked it a little long.
Great decision by Kyla Steininger to let that one go by her. Big, big point for New Bremen to get the serve back.
Sarah Dwenger on to serve. Wallack's Jewelry scoreboard says 4-2. Cardinals trail. Make it 5-2.
And when the ball goes into the net in a set, in the 5th set, it's like a breath of fresh air for the other team.
Casey Gregory left it long, so we
3 in a
trade
row.
service errors. We're above 90% for most of the match. And you see him at inopportune times. Been playing for almost 2 hours.
The outstanding junior Schrader, she's not going to hit this out.
Off of Casey Gregory. Klein will roll it over. Schrader
with an opportunity.
Trentman blocked. Heitkamp cuts it off the net on the floor. The point to the Cardinals.
You can call it a mishit, but when you're as good as Olivia Heitkamp, hey, I plan to do that. I'm going to run the top of the net.
Right, didn't call bank, doesn't matter. It went in, it hit the floor.
Yes.
Schrader sends it away. Kyla Gregory, back set, Edsler, dug out by Schrader. Heitkamp, the tip, dug out by the Knights. Gregory will do the same. Schrader will try it herself, and she'll put it in a perfect spot in the corner pocket.
In the corner pocket, Casey Gregory can't get to it. Addie Bigley back there can't get to it. Knots it up at 5, so 5-1 to 5-5. Big point here for New Bremen to get over the hump a little bit, take the lead.
Melina Schrader in a tough spot. Kyla Gregory, back set Edsler, off of the Cardinals. Heitkamp puts a great shot off of a night and down, and New Bremen now with the lead.
Ellie Klein giving everything she's got in that back row for Crestview. The Knights got to get a block up there on Heitkamp.
She touched the line again.
She did. Just so surprising.
She was on the line, I think, maybe even before she hit the volleyball. Yeah, you're right. It's just not uncharacteristic errors.
Absolutely, yeah, for Melina there. She may not do that again the rest of the season.
Tied at 6. I'm sure DK would love to see her not do that the rest of the season.
Exactly.
As Schrader, the pass to Heitkamp, dug out by Edsler.
Great dig by Maya Edsler.
Rolled over. Knights pop it back up in the air. Kyla Gregory, the swing. Can't get it over.
Great effort by Steininger, but as we've seen, she's been all over the floor, went across the line underneath the net, and that's the violation.
7-6, Knights lead. Edsler serves. Sidewinder, Schrader, the pop-up to Heitkamp, block, drops on the floor after Haley McCoy got all of it.
Haley McCoy has been Johnny on the spot when she's been in there in her rotational position, gets a great block for Crestview right there.
Momentum rests with the Knights and a 2-point lead on the Lottix Jewelry scoreboard.
We've talked about momentum all night, Garrett. It has been evident for both squads.
Just a hair long at an inopportune time, and the lead shrinks to 1.
Heitkamp serving. She's in the back row now.
Looking to knot it up at 8 apiece. Gregory, the long tip. Dug out by the Cardinals. Centers it up. Schrader will just bump it over. Kyla Gregory. Pass into the net on the swing from Kennedy Kreider. And it's all squared up at 8.
Kreider, a very efficient player for Crestview, unable to get her footwork in rhythm right there.
Olivia Heitkamp to serve. Gregory into the back corner. Heitkamp got a hand on it, but it wasn't enough. The lead to the Knights.
Not only does Kyla Gregory put it in the right place, but she makes the big hitter for New Bremen work back there, and she's been doing that all night long. Heitkamp has arisen to the occasion more often than not.
Josie Kulwicki on to serve. We'll trade out volleyballs here. This will mop up the floor.
On a night where a lot of outside sports have been canceled, we're in here in the Ray getting after it.
Schrader, high set, tipped over. Crestview able to return. Schrader into the back corner. Kyla Gregory, the set to Bigley. Off of Heitkamp and out of play to make it 10-8.
Addie Bigley, she brings the hammer out of the tool chest on that one.
Kulwicki serving again with a 2-point lead on the Lottix Jewelry scoreboard. Schrader to Heitkamp behind the 10-foot line. Great return. And it drops to the floor.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Crestview, a little bit of both on that one. Coach Kramer going to call a TO.
She's looking to reverse her luck. We'll step aside. It's a race to 15. Crestview leads 11-8 here in set number 5 on WOSN. Crestview looking to close out set number 5 and take a victory over the defending state champion New Bremen Cardinals. They lead 11-8 out of the New Bremen timeout. Set to Hirschfeld, out of play, off the block, drops to the floor, and now Crestview 3 points away with a 4-point lead.
Just an outstanding hit again by Addie Bigley.
Kulwicki into the back row. Schrader. Heitkamp, long.
So again, adversity on New Bremen's side of the net right now. They've got to dig in. They have the type of talent, the type of mental makeup to come back. Crestview's going to have to earn this.
13-6. Schrader tries to dump it over, but it's sent right back to her by Haley McCoy for set point, match point.
Haley McCoy locked in on that volleyball. Schrader has been so effective tonight with that quick hit over the net. McCoy had none of it there.
Schrader, the set to Trentman, tucks it inside the line, and Ava Trentman extends the set for New Bremen.
New Bremen, again, you can't be too fine right now. You just got to get it in, play great defense, and then be aggressive on offense.
Ava Steinke trailing by 5 at match point. Libero sends it away. Gets the ace to make it 14-10.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single footstep. Steininger with the serve, with the point right there, one at a time with your New Bremen.
Remains match point at 14-10 on the Lottix Jewelry scoreboard. Steininger sends it into the back row. Kyla Gregory, pass to Bigley, blocked off of a Cardinal, out of play, and Crestview takes a 5-set thriller from the New Bremen Cardinals.
Just an outstanding volleyball match tonight, Garrett. It lived up to the billing. Crestview with the victory. That's going to make some noise in Division IV volleyball throughout the state this early in the season already. A lot of people are saying it's New Bremen State Championship again going into this year. Well, Crestview just shook up the thoughts a little bit there, giving themselves a great win against an outstanding New Bremen squad. Why wouldn't you be thinking that they have the ability to win it all again? And they still do.
New
Both
Bremen
teams are going to learn from this.
28-1 last year, 1-1 currently in 2023. And Dave, we saw two of the premier setters in the area, not just the area, but in the state in Division IV.
Absolutely. Olivia Schrader, just outstanding, so heady, talented physically, smart on the court, but it's a carbon copy with Kyla Gregory. And again, Coach Gregory has Kyla doing some outside hitting as well this year, but I can't echo it any better than how you stated it. Gregory, Schrader, this is a matchup we may see in Dayton again come state tournament time.
New Bremen took set 1, 25-20. Crestview comes back, takes set 2, 25-17. Cardinals set 3, 25-23. Crestview takes set 4, 25-22. And the win set number 5, 15-10 in an absolute thriller, instant classic tonight here at Crestview. For our fantastic WOSN crew and Dave Bowen, I'm Garrett Seawright. We'll catch you next time right here, WOSN.